up, I use the bathroom, my morning routine. I brush my teeth. The only thing I didn't do was wash my face from last night. And then, just a little look at and pat down and a little light rewash if I would have washed the makeup off. I went to bed at 3. I finished the makeup around 2, did a quick little live. I kept the makeup on just to do this live this morning so I can show you all how I look first thing in the morning. To show y'all this revolution makeup is almost like going to the moon. I went to sleep. I'm a hard sleeper. So, and I forgot to show y'all that you can touch your face with that process and application and the new formulation of makeup. So, we see, okay, now if I was out and a function, how you doing, Uncle L? Good morning. So this tutorial is for when I'm out, not when I'm waking up. Never sleep in your makeup. But say if I was in the heat in the summer outside, I've already waterproofed my face. But this is 6 hours. This waterproofing and makeup, all this stuff is designed to last 12 hours. But I slept in it, and sometimes the weather can get extreme, either way, cold or hot. It might, So this makeup is designed to withstand weather. But go to the bathroom or get in some good light. If you're at a function, you've been dancing, be afraid to dance. And when I say waterproof, but you can stand in the water without your head in it. You ain't gonna put your head in it anyway because of your hair. So don't worry about that. That ain't what that's for. So what we're gonna do is when we go out, we're gonna take 3 products with us for the lipstick. But if you forget the lipstick, you forget it fine because it's gonna last for 12 hours anyway. I brushed my morning. And I vigorously brushed my teeth this morning, okay? So you're gonna take these 4 products. You're gonna take that finishing spray. This is small, but I'm not even don't even use this size when you put it in your purse. They got what they call trial size. The makeup stores, because this shit is so good, and it's a if you're working and it's not a priority, if you got kids. So get the small trial size. And if you go somewhere like you're at work or whatever, it can go in your purse anyway. And until you can build yourself up as far as trial size, that's what they sell them. They sell for trial and error. When first learning this, your makeup color and your contour color and your concealer color. Okay, so a trial side is very miniature, and so this stuff is so potent. That's all you need is miniature. This is at home. This size, which is a small, and this one lasts for me. This might last almost a year. This small size. The travel size, who knows? It'll be with me. So that's the finishing spray. You're gonna get a trial size of concealer. Trial size, something that can fit in your purse along with that right there. This is a regular size concealer. I don't need to take the whole thing with me when I'm using waterproof 12-hour makeup that is scientifically worn. So I don't need to take this with me no more. I would do a trial size, and concealer is to clean up. Like if I was out, I'd have been eating or whatever. this makeup, this lipstick don't transfer when you're eating. But because I'm used to taking trial size stuff with me to clean up. Oh, honey, I had to leave. I ain't clean up. I told you about the one eyebrow. Okay, and this is your hydrator. This is a small. Again, I had a regular size of this, and that regular size lasted 9 months. It's not, hydration. Find a trial size, and even if they don't, they bottle. But with the trial size bottle, look for a trial size mist, okay? Because this is a mist. So when I wake up, I'm saying when I out and had this, want to refresh. Hey, hey, Milton, how you doing? Good morning. So what I would do is go to find me the bathroom, spray this on. We ain't got no little fan like we had last night. I ain't putting that in my little handbag. Anyway, this is how you can carry a clutch now. Before you couldn't carry no clutch. And now if you got your fan from that dance thing, so you can use that, that fan. So take that with you, these fans, especially if you hot flashing. And can go with any outfit, can go any year. Ain't nobody gonna ask you, oh, you here to do that line that? No, I got hot flashes. Mind your motherfucking business. So you see how that's coming alive? That's the product. The product that's still on my face. This is the refresh product. Nothing. Because remember, we froze it in place. And now with me, that's all I want to do. That's what I can really get away with. Now, because it do look a little oily, I would finish spray again. Look at that mold. That mold still red, right? I went to sleep, y'all. And I goes to sleep. Now, look, eyeshadow, it's still there. It ain't perfect, but see, that's the point. We ain't looking for perfection. We just looking, if that skin is already healthy, you can be at a 6-hour function. And your makeup not slip off, not rub off. This don't transfer because we waterproofed it. You can touch people, you can hug people. And remember how all your makeup used to get on the men clothes. No, so I real one about my face. I ain't gonna just fold in your arms, but I'm not going to not. And see, that's why when all that the men don't want it on them because they got to sneak back home, or they at a function. So that's how people stop embracing each other and touching each other, and then just it wasn't business touches no more, or whatever. Nobody want all that makeup on them, not even intimately touching. Okay, so we got the face woke up, and this from sleep, but a 6-hour function. You're dancing, you doing, So we gonna waterproof me again. I don't need to do nothing else. We're gonna waterproof. I don't even need to. These will always be trial size. Again, this is a misty bottle. Hold your hand back, waterproof your face again. Knock off that shine, reseal up some stuff that you probably, while you were dancing. And again, women that start to have hot flashes, carry your little fan around that's now a little prop. And you can the stuff, like I said, scientifically structured to dry. You want it to dry, freeze in place, waterproof. So And another thing that I would have in my clutch that I don't have with me is Q-tips. You know, Q-tips, when I reapply, if I reapply my lipstick, I would use that Q-tip to kind of, stamp it out, touch it back up. I would use my Q-tip to kind of swipe up in my little cat eye, make sure that's still kind of defined. But after 6 hours, I don't give a fuck. And I'm looking like this, and I'm 60 years old. No, this is, no. And I went to sleep. So, this ain't no, my eyes ain't gonna really do what they're doing, but this what they do, naturally when I go to sleep. And that product is on there, that concealer made over my eyes specifically to lay them down to not show wrinkles. But when you go to sleep and do all that, you're gonna get wrinkles. So this is a wake up at the bed look. I got to fix the eyebrow, but like, look, I went to sleep. These eyebrows would have stayed in place. They did stay in place. The thing is, I really learned some things watching my video last night. Oh, I'm gonna make some corrections today. Adjustments. So when you put it up close. So, and with that, I would dap out after I hydrated. I would dap out, get some more little blend, blend, blend before I froze the face. But this is it, y'all. After 6 hours function, but pretend, imagine that this wasn't a function. I mean, I didn't wake up. I was early out. I got Q-tips in my purse. I got trial side lipstick in my purse. Or maybe a lip gloss. I don't need lipstick in my purse no more. If I need to update after 6 hours of dancing, drinking, eating, boom, 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 I can put lip gloss on, because lipstick now is stain. It's like a temporary tattoo of the color. And sometimes this is hard to get off. I use a remover to get it off. It's stained. It leaves a tint to your lips. So you can forget your lipstick now. And like I said, always keep your little lip gloss. Okay? And you can freshen up that part. So that's Q-tips in your little handbag. You had a nice function. You don't need no more heavy pocketbooks. People carrying all that, they got their whole car makeup in the pocketbook. Hey, Lovelace. So with this, you don't have to have them big old bags. You can have your clutch right there at your hey, EJ, happy holidays. It's so good to see you, EJ. Must be nice. Must be nice. So yes, as you get old, you start menopausing, hot flashing, go straight to clutch, because you also forgetting. Having them big old bags and dumping everything in it is because you're gonna forget. So a clutch, and it's really uncouth to have a big old a suitcase looking purse or a mid-sized purse at a mall, or even at a fucking business meeting. Clutch it up. You got your size hydrator, your finishing spray that will refreeze your face, spruce it back up. You'll have your concealer just in case you need to conceal something. But this ain't gonna wipe off. What I'm just saying, just in case this is, not, I didn't dance. And then you have Q-tips. That's it. That can go, in your license. The only thing that we are still having an issue with women that's menopause is that fucking cell phone. Okay? Good morning, Deja Vu. And Deja Vu, I followed your you had posted something about moisturizer, hydration, serum, which I had serum, but I'll add it just spontaneously. But you had a little order. So sunscreen is a must. I was already using. I was using the hydration, the uh moisturizer, the sunscreen in the correct order. And then I was going straight to my primer. But with toner, I think toner was the first thing. I bought that toner, cleaned my face, morning, tone, moisturize, sunscreen, hydrate. Some of those you can kind of like go out of order. But right before my base concealer, the lighter part of this stuff, I'm on top of all those other moisturizer, hydration, because prime is a light level little glue, translucent. That's why you don't you don't have to get anything colored. So translucent, the primer is going to go on just like lotion. Actually, it's the location of the primer. You can put the moisturizer all over, the spray all over, all over. You can put the sunscreen all over. Okay, the toner, you can put that all over your face. When I say all over, primer, you don't need to put all over your face. With primer, wherever I put this light concealer on, that's where I'm gonna put primer on first. So, and what I'm doing is, say, those little faces you can put up to your face when you're in a masquerade mask that you can hold in your hand. You got some masquerade masks, it's really bougie, you can hold in your hand and cover your face without wearing physical mask. So just put that in, all those things you put on your face when they spray your hair, whatever. That shade of concealer, I'm gonna put a dot here, concealer, dot here, concealer, a dot here on concealer, dot here, and a dot there. And then I tap it out inward on top of the primer. So this is the only area I am going to prime where there's creases. Increased in that nose, that smile line, and under them eyes. So, and I'm going to tap that concealer. No makeup goes in this area. And tap all that. We're going to say this concealer. We're going to tap all of this on top of that primer. It's going to stick to that primer. 3 or 4 minutes, it's going to dry. And what primer do make that, it gives you a canvas to really blend on. And I like that. And you can have eyeshadow primer for your eyes, because I'm older now, and when you move your eyes, they crease, they do all this stuff. And creasy, this is, y'all see how smooth it still is, and I went to sleep. There is very little product, and the technique is what they call it, like a makeup artist. It's a skill. These products are very, very pigmented. They're very good products. You don't need a lot. The more you use, the worse you're going to look. You're going to look like a clown, and your canvas is going to be distorted. Okay. So if I've been somewhere 6 hours, updated my face, and it looked like this, I'm already tired. God knows this. I'm almost ready to go anyway. I can live with this at 60 years old. You got people who show up to the thing looking like, And they're younger because they don't know about all this. So when you get older, you don't want to look old, wrinkly, and you don't want to look like a clown. So you have to, as a apply your lips, your these new products correctly. Hey, Cooking with Foxy, I seen you in the chat last night when I was at the show, and I was like, oh God, hey, Cooking. And you saw me last night, girl. I slept in the look. So what I'm doing is giving an illusion or hypothesis that these 6 hours later, I was still at the event that I went to fix up and to refreshing. If you've been on the dance floor, the weather is very hard, if it's an outside function, and you can even go to a pool party now and stand in the water or put your feet in the water and it can splash. Nothing's gonna happen during the splash. Okay, now I'm not saying go swimming, but that boy over there kept his head on. So I mean, he a boy. I would, if I'm gonna go ahead and get in the ocean, I don't care if the makeup come, but they're gonna be at the end of the event or the day or whatever. I'm gonna jump in, and what come up, come out. Well, but no. And I'm probably not going to even video going up under the water with my makeup on. Why the fuck would I do that? At my fucking age. When I want to swim, I am going to swim. But I'm not at no function when I want to go swim. I'm on vacation. So I'm already going to the pool just with my, my skin nutrients on. My hydration, my moisturizer, my sunscreen. I ain't really, it's some lip gloss. I'm going to the pool to swim now, but I'm having a pool party, and it's a function. I'm gonna get near the pool. I'm gonna put my little feet in everything. The water can splash next to me. I ain't got to have no fucking attitude about ready to fight the people because my face. No, this is meant for that. It's meant for socializing again. Folks don't stop dancing because the fucking sweat don't fucked up their face. They ain't never really swim, especially when they start getting these goddamn, what they call them things? Lace fronts. Weave. So, it's just what the fuck is you going out for? To sit there because you scared your makeup. No, this kind of makeup that allows you to even squeeze and bust in. You hear me? Dress up for him with this makeup. Costume up for him. It ain't going nowhere. And if it do, so what? What? That ain't on his mind. But you don't want to look dead when he first come in. You don't got your little teddy on. Why you got a teddy on? And I ain't talking about no full face. I'm just talking about the basic. You ain't got to do all that contouring and stuff for him. But you need to. And I'm glad we're still on here. You see, you can touch your face. There's nothing on there. You can hug folks. You can hug him. This is not going to come off. Not like before. Man, that shit used to be embarrassing. That's why they said, wait till the lights come on. Where the fucking lights can come on with this makeup? And flawless. Still gonna be flawless. Okay? So, but a little dancing or whatever, I've been sociable. I ain't gonna stand up on the wall because I'm scared my hair, my makeup, none of that. Y'all know me, the showgirl. I'm a social butterfly. So, I like looking classy the whole night. And if your face come off and you old now or older, no, that ain't classy. Well, they got all these products on the market to help you young and old. So yeah, embrace these products. And these products within themselves, they got Read your ingredients. I I tried, just like I had one finishing spray that had alcohol in it. This new one have just a lot of, look at products, a lot of, oils and extracts and stuff like that. Get the job done. I don't really want to use alcohol unless it has it in there with the light alcohol in it. It'll kill any kind of bacteria or whatever. But yeah, the alcohol burn, I don't like it. It's harsh, so no, I don't need nothing with alcohol in it. So you see that? Oh, it feels so good, y'all. So this after 6 hours, you still at the function. You don't set it near the pool. You don't dance. You don't eat. Get a little droopy, sleepy. You don't look that sleepy, but you're sleepy, and you because I don't spruced up a little bit. And it's time to fucking go anyway for me. I don't really, unless I'm at a function where my room is inside the function of hotel, I'm not gonna be out that long. So my makeup gonna stay in place regardless. But I'm saying for you, okay, it dries. Yes, no, this don't dry out the skin. Not these new products. Matter of fact, these new products act as skin health products. So it's an extension to your taking care of your skin. Like I said, you want to clean your skin. You want to exfoliate once a week, and that's getting that top layer dead skin off. You want to hydrate, and because you're using all these steps before any makeup is applied, is why it's not dry. And you using products, like I said, read, no alcohol, all that stuff, or very, look at the percentage. Your sunscreen on, or whatever. These are all makeup today. And they'll even put moisturizer, tinted moisturizer. That's for your everyday work and going to the office. So the products that they're making is not really for makeup. Makeup now is almost like when you're going to a masquerade party or you are in a dramatic show transformation. It's just, you don't look made up. It looks natural, and it's more healthy. Like, it's like going to the moon. I'm telling you, these products are much different than what they used to be. Skincare, that's what most of this stuff is called now. Skincare. It's not even called makeup or whatever. It's skincare, because it's there. The primers, that I got, like I say, layers. And with these skincare, the skin absorbs its healthy pH balance, moisturizers, toners, vitamin A, C. It's in there. So it's skin care. Even the makeup now is considered in the class of skin care. The way they make it now, scientifically, and quality. So that's it, y'all. I've been out for hours. I've been asleep. And this is sleep. Come on with me now. See, I'm mad. That's them. That mole got jive. That mole had the mole. I had did too. If you're looking for those, I probably slapped the one off. It was on light. Even this mole is on light. So, can you all believe? Like I said, So, yeah. I use the floor. Next, even motherfucking hitter. I'm gonna do my face today. Tutorial, because I'm doing tutorials of my face for me, because I you use Flora Roberts. I look at that one. I use DIY on YouTube, and I'll look at before, because don't go fucking buy nothing they tell you to buy. You got this shit at home, unless it's a old product and you don't had it for years. Get rid of that bullshit and bring your Fenty trial size until you buy trial sizes, until you get the color. And makeup artists in the stores are trying to push products. Get a makeup artist off of Instagram. That's what I did. They got their own products. They're artists. They're skilled, and they'll give you some suggestion. They'll have your tone, your colors, and everything for you, and give you a piece of paper and say, try this. They already got they a Fenty person. They Elf. They'll tell you what. Look, Ross has some nice makeup and stuff. So don't go to a makeup counter. They're pushing products. Go to Instagram, small black business, miniature surviving business. Them ladies have a passion for what they're doing. They ain't working for the white man trying to push a product on you because of the price of it. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies, because I got caught scammed in makeup in Mac counter for years. Until I went home and I couldn't do what the fuck. I don't want no makeup, and I would tell them that I want something I can do. No, they in there and pushing all them products. Gotta have this, gotta. No, you don't. So go to your Instagram. I met the young lady, and I used her for that event, that Nino Brown event. And I really didn't have a whole lot in between that and this, and I was broke. She was affordable. That was an event. And so she also was my hairdresser when I wanted my hair done. I didn't need my hair done. I was doing my blonde. So anyway, my daughter told me, they said, Mom, find one on Instagram. I was afraid of social media, and especially I was on YouTube. None of that had popped off yet, because like I said, I found her from when I went to the, everybody was still being fake and phony. I wasn't. I'm Queen. I introduced myself as who I was, Regina Bryant. People had other motives. So yeah. So I had hired her. Sweet child too. I really loved her. I would go to her house, or she even would come here, but I went to her the first couple of times. They'll come to you. My hairdresser now comes to me. My one that does my blonde, she comes to me. So she did my face. I loved it, but it was really, really dramatic. And now I wasn't used to a makeup artist, and she made my face. So it's nothing I could have repeated. I can tell you that. But as the Fenties came along, I found out about primers are important. And as I aged, I I learned a lot about how to apply. You just want to look healthy. Makeup is not going to cover sick people. You got to have help to apply makeup that will look like your skin. So, and that's what makeup look like now. Skin is skin care. Okay. I use the flow. Okay, let me see what you got. Deja vu. Okay, let me put it on all. I'm learning that about the all top. How you do this where you want to see all of them, right? Okay, I don't wear makeup, but for skincare, I use Ganilla, Sweeten, and and witch hazel, which is good. Yep. I even have a bottle of witch hazel. I've been looking at these DIYs on YouTube for toning and all that, for tone witch hazel. You're right. Cause I seen that and I bought it, and I hadn't had witch hazel in so long. But I had don't forget why I bought it. I'm gonna have to GPT. I'll go back in because I did save the witch hazel thing, but like I said, I had on saved over 100 videos for all these little different things. But last night I made me a new playlist and I only put 4 videos in there. I can't go and find all, but you okay? So I won't have to buy witch hazel no more. I already, but I won't buy toner anymore. So I'm glad, sweet. All right. Good, good, good. My lipstick is Chanel 406 long lasting. And I'm gonna go and look at some of those products because there's a makeup artist online that have did tutorials on it. The thing is, what I was telling people last night, when you get 60, I don't found that one mousse that would pop my curls in through process of elimination. When I wash and go, I don't buy no other mousse. I don't went through so many what can curl my hair. I found it is Jew something, Jew popping, DIY, Jew JUPOPPIN. I've been now. I think ever since I know I moved here, I've been using Jew popping. I order it. I love this mousse. It wraps my hair when I first get my fresh blonde, and then as my fresh blonde wear off, my natural curl pattern pops in. And this, oh my God. So I only wear one kind of makeup now. Now I mix this. That's another thing. This makeup's so good now, and you can buy a trial size of that. Shit, you don't need these stuff they're gonna try to push over the store or even online. Shit, all this shit keep popping up. I'm so sick of Tamu and that Wheel of Fortune. That's always, you always falling on the winning number. I don't trust nothing like that. I know by statistics, you don't win the first time every time on shit. So that Tamu is an algorithm trying to get me to spend my money and then be talking about all these gifts. Man, I was just supposed to be looking at Tamu one day. I ain't need nothing. When they was telling me about all these gifts I won and what I could buy with the gifts, no, you got to spend money too. That shit, so no. So I use one kind of skincare, moisturizer, the whole ensemble, skincare, sunscreen, hydration, and try to find it like that have the whole line. And sometimes, like I said, I'll put a number on the bottle and it'll tell me, what step I need to do. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. I don't use one kind of lipstick. I use drugstore stuff too, and I spruce it up. My eyeshadows, Pat McGrath, of course. And yes, it's expensive. It's very pigmented, and now they even have little products. If you buy a drugstore eyeshadow palette and you really really like it, you can add some products to it specifically to enhance the old products to bring them back to life. Bring them back to life so good, baby. Like I said, y'all got to play with this stuff. I do a lot of ombres, mixing, blending of products on my lips. Like I say, my contouring. So it's just, I always used to like the color when I was a kid. My coloring, my book was different. I did blend. I did draw lines and wanted to be harsh. So a lot of my makeup is with my memory is back the way how I colored differently. My pictures. Now I never was a freehand artist, and with this of makeup now. I'm doing it freehand, but in an order to apply it and in locations. Hey John, how you doing? John, I watched your live to replay. It was your reactions are very, very informative. Like I said, Tupac don't say anything when she gives her uploads, but she clips them up very strategically. You OG, you know how to fast forward right down the spot to get to what you, and then you, from your historical position, your underboss position of boss, like, cause you was the first underboss. Do you hear me? You was his co-host for a long time, and you did not behave like Garrick at all. You was poised. You was professional. You chimed in when you chimed in, and when you chimed in with confidence. It was never no he, yet no. If you didn't agree with something as you was filling him out and filling the room out, you kind of like, you know, you let it be known in your own way. I have to look at that. I can see your point. But you never received it. If you didn't receive it as your point, you didn't pretend. And that's what a lot, 99% of these people did, pretended to be on the same level of a millionaire. You knew fucking well he was pretending to be down here with us. The fuck you broke. And you gonna get on this motherfucker and talk shit like you rich to other people who are comfortable. He really, and the Suge shit, I never watched Kwame on Facebook. Never. These are some bizarre conversations. And y'all remember he kept saying his Facebook and his Instagram was hacked. They wasn't hacked. He didn't want us to have access to this weirdo behavior. Because every time he kept saying, oh, I was hacked, yeah, this Chinese, he had it all scripted out. He didn't want nobody to find the weirdo shit on Facebook. And he realized a lot of people had him up. He was a nobody. Nobody clipped him up, and then he kept on. And after a while, because even me, you know, I'm like, what you mean? I mean, I'm locked out a YouTube page, but that YouTube page is from 15 years ago. It'll say 11 years on that video. That's 2014. That's when I had a family unit. I had that YouTube. Almost, I got to go look and see when I started that particular page. Maybe been 20 years now. Anyway, I don't know the email. I think it was a Yahoo email. I'm gonna figure that out, but that, because that's what my family stuff is. And so, and I was, like I say, going to DIY. So I don't know that how to get in, but I'm going to Google, and time for me, my memory, all the pad codes, and he and all, you know, upload your driver license, put your thumbprint on the thing. Now, oh no, hey Kara, so sweet, happy holidays. Again, I seen your picture also, Kara. Was it a hairdo? Something recent, I just seen you. But I did see your post. You took a picture, so yeah, and you updated. I know it was your hair. It was something you was highlighting, but everything was flawless. So thank. But let me go back to John. He was the underboss, y'all. But he was a humble underboss, because it's like, you know, it was the beginning. It was the beginning. John wasn't cocky. that was for the circle. I think John had already read the room and knew if he needed to check Kwame, it's these other motherfuckers that was around trying to check John, tell John where the fuck he can go and what he can fucking say when he's not on the Bus Life stage. These people weren't paying no motherfucking body. These are paid position folks that's out on PR tours or the scandal lady. The scandal lady was a high cost get this shit cleaned up. Or keep up with your fucking persona. You don't get this for free. These yes people destroy YouTube. YouTube destroyed your motherfucking life. Okay? Destroyed your motherfucking life. And you didn't get not one penny. Not one. Queen. You got to pay me. Because I know what I'm doing as a volunteer, and especially after you hired me. No, you try to get funny with my money when you gave me all that work after you hired me. I'm going to play along because I ain't, whatever. I ain't going to talk too much. But ain't going to be no zero over here. No, y'all was my volunteering and all that shit. Ain't out for clout. I am the clout. I'm at a content place in my life. I'm content. I'm here to help. But if you want more than what I'm giving, then you got to pay. Fair exchange equals no robbery. Look all that post shit up on the stage now. And Eric, you can pretend all you want to. You've been kicked to the curb if you don't make a decision today. No, it's no him and the Han. You are in Skinny's chat more than I am. And we made amends. All the shit you don't said and did, in my opinion, you didn't have no reason. You was calling him the shit that Kwame them called him. For no fucking reason. That's a follower. Skinny and I had real issues. I don't play with nobody disrespecting me. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. So, yeah. You, Gary, cussing folks out, doxing their children, going to the lengths that you went to and others to for someone else, you got to examine that. And it's not fixed. Because you got to go back to the beginning of that. Military man. You're not a leader, you're a follower. A whole lot of you all are followers. And wow, this was a good experience in the long run. In the long run. I didn't know adults were this needy. I didn't. To the point you take on acting as if you're a millionaire. Well, a millionaire can't talk to me any kind of way. But see, I already been around folks. Most gamble. I ain't talking about entertainment. And I ain't talking about politicians. I started on the school, working with the school people. I don't forget that lady name. They do, fundraisers and all that. I don't forget the name of that, whatever they did. But I volunteered with that lady because my kids at this school, they coming home, all this, when you sell the candy and all that stuff, that particular program at the school, I don't forget what that is. I was involved at church. My kids will be in a play. I'm taking them to practice. I'm not leaving my kids at church while they just practice. That's kind of like you want to get away from your kids. I don't know these people in church. I'm not just leaving my children. And plus, I was a babysitter. So I started the babysitting. They be at the practice at church. Their parents just drop them off. I'm there with my children. Yeah, I watch them. They say, I mean, So yeah, no. So those are the kind of social I'm talking about around people around me. And you have people, that's where that shit start, where you at these little stuff and they say, oh, you got $2. Uh, and because you be at these little intimate functions, your kids, they kids, and you might give them a little $2, but it ain't gonna be no. And so with me, I know how to quickly back away because no, you live in the same name I have, and you got a husband. You know what? Well, no, you ain't get no $2. No. So that's why I knew people always perpetrated. And I grew up, you see this stuff, but not to the extreme where the internet will have you all believing you can attack people based on their achievements and you have none. That's something different. And that's why the energy is so strong there. But you got to know who you are. And that demon in them will get madder and madder. They ain't even on my mind. You shall see me. I just woke up. Look at that $1 million. So they're not even penetrating my shield at all, my energy force. But with me, enough is enough. Get away from me. If I have to give you the silent treatment or whatever, get away from me. I don't like your energy. And people thought they could just force computer being the loudest, the bells and motherfucking whistles, no. And what you portray, you become. That's how I see it. So you. So I don't play like that. But anyway, he kept lying and saying his Facebook was hacked. Somebody stole his identity. Remember that? No, you're on video. He didn't want us to see him on video talking this kooky. That's why he not on there now at all, because it's beyond kook. He's in another he not even here with us no more, y'all. Kwame not here with us. Stop trying to reach him. The man was a millionaire. He been in rooms we never been in, and he ain't never been the same. He's not out of those rooms. The experience of those rooms is still in him. The trauma of growing up is still in him. Stop. Y'all see me. Y'all be on. He did. No. I'm going to get this money when he fuck up. Defamation. He fucked up. Stalking. He fucked up. Now, hopefully, he might just still say, he's that way to say, the fuck with black women online. It's my obsession to disrespect black women at the same time pretending to honor one. You can't honor her, because I honor me and I will be respected. If she raised her son right, he will respect his motherfucking elders. Period. So in his dishonoring other black women that are not connected to him in no kind of intimate way, that type of disparaging comes from somewhere else, because he can't control it. And he doesn't honor even that one woman, in my opinion. Can't. There's some trauma there at the hands of that woman. It's very clear. I don't know what it is, but I know it would be leaving me with Michael Jordan to beat my ass and humiliate me And that go for Tyreek too, and any other motherfucking brother he had that, oh, y'all did this in, everybody knew y'all in Brunswick. They should have knew your ass in Maryland, DC. Michael Jordan should have known. No, back the fuck up. Ain't nobody bothering insanity. He brought his motherfucking security all the way from China, remember? You told that story, Kwame, that he had the Chinese mob guard him. You could be lying about that too. But anyway, you had folks with bodies that could have just stood in front of you or meme Michael Jordan. No, y'all was scared of Michael Jordan. You was scared you was gonna lose money. No, I would have been looking at it. I'm gonna win money because I'm gonna sue him to the point he gonna settle with me. Okay. And he would have settled. Nobody wants that kind of press by bullying a teenager. And this man here is a #1 NBA, all this legend. He was already looking at his legacy. You kind of slighted slightly, and that's just with basketball. Michael Jordan still, even with, you don't represent the totality of his decision making. This man just walked in North Carolina and got a historical win against NASCAR. Them white boys. Major. So no, ain't nobody gonna feel no certain way outside your family about what Michael Jordan did. And now, like I said, I'm blaming your family. They sold this reputation, but they have a reputation of bullying, beating up poor people. We know they scared. And they still lost all the money and their manhood. Okay? So you're not going to bring no limp dick this way talking shit. That's why I said drop your motherfucking nutsack. Most time, your nutsacks drop when your dick is hard. When you're impotent, you ain't got no nutsacks. Niggas don't play with closeted motherfuckers. You don't want no dick dropping and nut dropping because you want people to see your camel toe. Okay? Camel toe. I ain't said that in a long time. You're goddamn right. You have camel toes. Nuts ain't nowhere to have room to breathe and whatever. They stuffed up in skinny jeans and humiliation rituals and talking shit to black folks. Don't black women. That's why, she told me to drop my nuts. You goddamn right, nigga. Drop your motherfucking nutsacks and shit the fuck up. Talking to me? I don't know you. So y'all letting these men, these are claws. I don't even watch you, Dumb D. I got to see what True clipped up on you. Like I said, I like John because he fast forward past the noise. He gets straight. He know to get. He gets straight to the topic. He hone in. He hear little things that the new people don't hear. The people from 2 years don't hear. John got an ear. That's why I watch John. John got a voice. John got a presence about himself. And he know when to hold them and fold them. So, for you all that don't watch John Goodwill, watch him. His snippets, his commentary. So, John, yes, I love your camera shows you're doing now. Until this war is over, we need your little updates. I know I do. I can't watch them. It's too long and it's too much going on. So I pop real quick. Brown skin lady, I was over there in yours. I watched yours on the replay. Good reaction. So I got my certain folks, and y'all know when I say certain folks, they're all small YouTubers. I'm there, the bishop. EJ. And the favorite will be back on Christmas Day. Vince, the sniper, The big and juicy, man. So, and y'all know that boy over there, that man over there, saying it on man business. Careful of the mail. Uncle L from the chat, the support, presence of a man in the chat. Back the fuck up. I ain't got to watch the chat. I'm gonna give you a wrench too, Uncle L, when I remember. I'm on my phone. You know, cause Uncle L knows I don't read no chat, look at no chat. So, and I guess I don't know if somebody took a comment back. I don't even know. But yeah, in the bushes or he here. He come over, support all of, even if we all lie. So if he catch something in the chat, I want to make sure he have a little wrench, because he's always present. Mm-hmm. Always present, in and out, float in, check out like a bouncer. Okay, I like a bouncer, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna give my bouncer a wrench, cause I'm the showgirl. When I'm focused on my chat, I'm not in my gift. And you all know when the showgirl shows up, she doesn't read the chat. And that's why I need my bouncer. Okay, Uncle L, that'll be done. Because I know how to go into my studio and make. So I'm going to do that when I get off this live. Oh, for Christmas. So I'm going to get my little tiger print down today, y'all. I'm going to still do it and then come to the camera afterwards. But then after, I think I have found some options to correct some things I did last night by watching my video. I'll come back to the stage, and then after that, we can do it together. The different steps. Okay. Yeah, yes, on it. And especially as I get in this not documentary, Uncle L, you my bodyguard even in that. Cause I'm gonna have, put me on the main. Put me on the main stage. So I'm gonna go with the flow. Sugar, I guess this for the folks that want to watch it with the little investment, little piece to it, and people who do movies, because I know Tyler Perry. Y'all remember people who had to get help with the Malcolm X movie, so I understand invest, but I don't. The people in the shows, I am the investment, so I'm gonna go with the flow. I see your house. I can trust what your gift made room for you. I'll come to California on that house, and I can see it. Now, sugar, if you ain't had that house and you couldn't show us no evidence, and all I had was misunderstood shit, goddamn, what I got to be protected. I'm old. I'm not coming out to California on a humbug. Mm-mm. But I seen that. It's Tamika. Hey, Tamika. How you doing? How you doing, darling? You another one that I've watched during the weekend. Heaven motherfucking here. Heaven motherfucking here. From the past. Your opinion matter, but make sure it's down the middle. Down the middle, darling. And when you need to be a lioness, savage! Bougie, right? You have mastered that, my darling. Even motherfucking hell. So, yes. All right, y'all. So again, this is my Wake Up with Queen. I made up last night my face and everything, and I just wanted to show the people that this new makeup will last. And if you sleep in it, do not do that. But I wanted to show you, if you add a 6-hour function outside, dancing, whatever, you can do all those things you enjoy now and even sit at the pool in your nice little baby suit with your stomach. Okay? Don't let these ugly closeted motherfuckers keep talking about a stomach and he ain't even had no baby. And look like he's still pregnant with triplets. Nigga, please, y'all need to look at yourselves in the mirror and stay away from certain jokes. You got ugly people on this motherfucker calling me ugly. You got fat people on this motherfucker calling me fat. And I'm going to tell y'all, I've been forgetting to tell y'all why Coach Vic got the fuck on. My family videos from my family reunion 2014, they're on my. And like I said, Macon, every town is small, a small town. The Shinhosters are well known in the Wild Wild West, Macon, Georgia. Once I called my cousin, she confirmed, okay, he got the fuck on, didn't he? We ain't seen Coach Vic. And if he here, he a troll and he better stay a troll. Don't ever come to a motherfucking stage on some kid shit. I don't motherfucking know you. My family do. Okay? Mm-hmm. What you say? I gotta go. Okay, baby. I gotta go back and watch. Yes, Tamika, you're gonna learn a lot. And I'm gonna keep on helping, the women and stuff with these new products and these new techniques. It's about skin care. We're moving our language differently, and then you'll respond to skincare as opposed to, oh, I look like a clown. And with that made up, that's mask. So no, we're not working on the inside out. Your skincare and your glow is gonna be the palette that you'll work on. Come on with me now, y'all. I got to go. I hit the floor. Next heavy motherfucking yells for the holidays. Come to the stage.